it is definitely a little bit easier to just farm and
top
control
lane.
lane here for Steel.
Well, Bleskid's just taking a lot of damage here on this Beastmaster. Will survive for now, though the chase is on from Bloody Nine, and he might just have it. With the curse out, Bleskid, to eat a tango, he's trying to survive just a little bit longer, but Bloody Nine just chasing him down. Eventually going to hand over the vision, but the disruption. Oh, he can't finish the job. Bleskid salves up, he's going to survive. Bloody Nine now the one.
Like the Entron in hand here just to stop that runaway. So you're pretty set here for speed. Has the Vanguard up, which means that the aggression onto him shouldn't be too bad.
Still, has he gone too far? Bloody Nine gets in with the last word. Blood Grenade landing as well. Still, he's going to try to get his way out of this, but Red 2 now with the chase down of the chains. Still, oh, he almost got the kill, but not quite. He will go down as Red does avoid all the damage, though not quite. He's eventually going to die to Takaya. So the support rotations are going to pay off quite nicely. Bloody Nine also going down as a second, and Takaya, who'll even find the courier of Bloody Nine, but in comes moves from the side, toss up, it will land on Takaya. They'll at least find the Venge, but Braxy will find a regen rune. He should be just fine a turn now. It's moves
Falling out his timings, he's trying to go for the mech into the pipe, trying to go for the auras, maybe a Crimson Guard down the line as well if he feels it's necessary. And for Lucky Bird, it still plays into their timings. As Red 2,
very aggressive plays here coming out from the Timber. In fact, Red 2, he's going to be the one to survive because Steel goes down. The supports are ready. With the global silence available, it's very hard to get away here for Steel, and well, he will be punished now for his over-aggression. And speaking of, Braxy, towards the right side of the map, may get caught by Moose, who has very good game sense to find him in that tree line and cancel the TP off. And Braxy, I mean, he can run, but he cannot hide. He is certainly just dead.
yeah, they're still going mid as well.
Why the hell not? Takaya, I really just cannot run away. Bloody Nine taking more int away from the side of Lucky Bird. They are TPing it to try and defend this tier 1 mid tower. They will do so.
And I'm farming you instead, focusing on your mid, which doesn't feel like the bigger objective here.
We're out. Red 2, he'll cop it. Roots out as well. The dive bomb, but ultimately the power room was down at bottom lane, so none of it really means anything as Red 2 now being chased down, but Moose is in first with the avalanche toss combination. They've got Takaya. Takaya goes down. Speed with a great back wall out on 2. Bleskid, he's trying to fight back. Braxy goes down meanwhile in the Shadow Demon as Red 2. He's gone too far this time around on the Ember. He'll try to remnant away, but it's not going to be enough. At least Moose does salvage as now Kahlua needs to find a way out of this. DNM still chasing down Karua, trying to arm the toggle with the best he can. Mid lane. Maybe top. They could find Bleskid perhaps on the Beastmaster. Bleskid, I mean, he's going to clear the tree line with the Wild Axes. Problem is, though, he's completely surrounded by heroes from DogChamp, and he's just gone. Nice rotations here from the Direct.
That's something you need desperately on DNM. Getting some Desolator charges up.
Oh, nice
Might be able to
chains.
find more.
Yeah, they found 2. Takaya immediately bursted down. Karua, he's going to try and fight this one out, but with the rage going down, they might try to go for the jump in. He does have Aegis up, but it feels like you may be able to deal with him 2 times. Speed jumps in with the back wall. He found 2 targets with that. Karua's locked out completely. That's 1. It's a 2v5 anyway. Surely there's no way this Lifestealer makes it. He's going to try for the rage TP out, and it's not going to be it. It's not enough. Close but no cigar. Suddenly 4 heroes down for Lucky Bird. They would be fighting under DogChamp's vision as well. Bleskid's going to show himself at the top lane. Red 2, or Moose, he's going to jump in. Avalanche tosses out. They've already found the Beastmaster, but a nice swap from Takaya. Or is it the vac wall out from Speed, catching 3 targets? Still completely surrounded. He'll go for a run. He'll try to find a way out of this, but it's not looking too good for him. He's gone. And you know what, John? That swap, I said it was a nice swap, but he was mid-raw animation on DNM, I believe. So that swap,
It's just going to feel even worse.
such a shame. I mean, speaking of feeling worse, John, I'm looking at the replay here, and not only did he get his raw cancelled by the swap, but he got silenced immediately after the swap.
Yep.
That's just so sad. Like I said, I don't necessarily think it would have made the big difference anyway, but wouldn't have felt very good. There's Takaya, he's not feeling too good either. He gets taken down immediately. Karua, he is not looking too tanky, John. He's going to try and fight back with the rage out on DNM. But now with the rage expiring, they want to go for the chase. He'll go for the infest onto the timber, try to get Still out of there. Still, he'll chain away, but the chase is on and he's caught out. In fact, they've caught another. Braxy's gone. Karua completely surrounded. Cannot 5v1. It's Blesskid. From a mile away, they'll catch him. Blesskid is also down. DNM's completely out of control. This PA, he's got a full Ags on the way now at bay, right? Because you're scared of moves with the tossback plays. You don't want the chains into the tossback onto somebody because that could just be a game at speed. He jumps in with a vacuum. And I mean too much though. The Rax is gone. Meanwhile, top lane, Karua's just ratting the base of the Dire side. They've made the jump in. Moose might die. He does barely get away though as DNM just shreds two heroes. Takaya and Blesskid are both gone. I think Lucky Bird are just stuck between a rock and a hard place now as to what they can actually do to pull this game back their way. It's a pretty tough situation.
That it is. Again, it looked pretty decent when Kuru managed to find something, but gonna have to try to make something happen here.
Oh, Takaya. He's just gone. Braxy gonna get jumped as well. DNM, he can't take him out. In fact, DNM might die the first time with this Aegis, though he is still surviving. Does manage to blink away. Looking to maybe jump back in. It's Lucky Bird running back towards the fountain. Here comes DNM. Thinking about it, but won't quite jump in yet. Keep in mind, he still has 1 minute on the Aegis. The tossback is there on Karua. Karua is gone. There is a buyback available in the Lifestealer, but Lucky Bird. Are they even considering it at this point? They'll jump in again. There's your buyback committed. DogChamp, they've seen enough. They'll back immediately. Reinitiate a little bit later on. And by later, I mean right now, apparently, because Red's just going into the fountain by himself, just keeping them at bay. Onto the tier 4s they go, but a huge vacuum into the avalanche. Perfect combination from DogChamp. Buyback's incoming, but doesn't really matter. DNM still not dying, still has the Aegis up. Will go for the man fight against Karua, but this time they've got him. He wanted the reset anyway. Onto the tier 4s again. DogChamp still just standing their ground in front of this Radiant Fountain. Moose getting low, will survive. The secondary tier 4 tower about to drop, should go down and will. They are not calling GG, they're just kind of sitting in their base hoping for the best. The tossback is there on Karua now, and Karua, he is going to die back. That's got to be it. They are still not calling. Into the fountain we go. Takaya's gone. And they never call it. GG is there, I suppose, and there you go. The letters eventually come out here from the side of Lucky Bird. DogChamp, I mean, a pretty rough start for their end of things, John, but...
So, in a 1v1 lane, with what they've done here in DogChamp, you don't mind it too much. I think the side of Little Bird has to... Lucky Bird has to kind of do it. God, I got so confused there.
Oh, no.
Freebird, Lucky Little Bird.
Karua. He's gone. Bloody 9. Very nice rotation on the silencer. Ends up helping secure a kill onto Karua, and Moose immediately hands the tip over on the line. Well, even rotate Bloody 9 in to fill the bottom up of Red 2, just ensure that he's keeping happy. And in fact, tower pressure being applied to the T1 mid. No siege creep available, but Red 2 just wants to get to work, and he does force some rotations. Problem is, there's a lot of heroes incoming. Meanwhile, Still just dies. Moose just kills him with the Earth Spike. Red at least does get caught in the arena, so they should fight a trade, and they will, but it costs them so much more.
Yeah, that was a little bit awkward.
Like this much kind of space and time they're giving to this. Like just the presence of Red 2 is enough to force 4 heroes into the mid lane consistently. That is a concerning sign, to say the least. Now top lane, Karua. He's going to try and find a way out of this one, but they've got the finger. He's gone.
Just like that. And again, this is very reminiscent of game 1 as well, with what DogChamp did there. Right? It's the same movement. They move down mid, they force the heroes out from Lucky Bird, they free up their side lanes. And this time on Radiant's side, DogChamp has the aggressive wards up top. As they are trying for more here.
Yeah, he got the mid-tier 1 tower, by the way, as Takaya does finally go down bottom lane. The mid-tier 1 tower's gone. It was just red.
It feels like Lucky Bird aren't able to play to their strengths, right? Mind you, even these rotations with the two supports, like, how do you play off the back of a Mirana and an Undying without stun setup? You get the Arena off.
Arena is down. Arrow did land as well, but DNM, he's going to be perfectly fine in the Shadow Realm. Rather, the Shadow Dance. Takaya does go down. Bloody Nine just aiming to go after the Tombstone instead of backing off. May pay for it with his life and eventually will. Problem is now Red 2's rotated over. They'll lose moves on the line, but they're going to lose Steel on the Quap. A much better trade for DogChamp again. They're their own jungle, but the thing is, like, nobody's really hanging around anymore from DogChamp. They seem to be very well aware that something is awry. Speed? Oh, he's going to get caught by the Arena. That's a big target. Arrow's going to land. Speed, he's a tanky boy, but can he find a way out of this? He'll try to chain away, but it's not going to be enough. They do get him. It was a little bit too close for comfort, but he does go down. Maybe more. Moose walking away. Bloody Nine actually going to move in as Moose just blinks right in with the dagger. And Takaya just melts to the finger damage. Tombstone gone as well. Bloody Nine maybe goes down to Steel, but probably not.
Because right now you're banking on Steel to kind of jump in and out. You're banking on this blink from Blessed Kid. But a Slark with 2 pounces with that range is going to be really hard to counteract.
Good lane. They have found Moose. Moose, he gets caught in the Arena.
Boy.
That is still just a lion you've caught out, and Moose is actually surviving longer than you'd expect. Takaya, he might actually still just die. The curse is going, he's down. It's still a trade as now Blessed Kid. Blessed Kid just gets destroyed, and look at Red. Red's got his own blink up with a DD rune. Steel is gone. Double kill for Red, and he wants a bit more with that. Blink up in 5. Braxy's gonna try and go for a leap up to the high ground.
Out of the Arena. As the Global Silence comes in, again, the counter fights coming out from DogChamp is just so damn strong when you've got the Silence here on your side. At least, again, for Lucky Bird, the big win is that Karua is farming. He's catching up in that Terrorblade. He's maximizing that Midas.
Yeah, I mean, he just respawned on this Mars, and well, sadly, he's going right back to the graveyard, and he's bringing another one with him. Takaya, he's stuck around to help out, but he's just going to drop as Lucky Bird, they're still trying to fight. Karua, he's going to find DNM. If they can get the jump on DNM, it might be all that matters, but instead they're running towards the mid lane. See if they can find themselves an easier target, perhaps. Smoke out on Moose. Red 2. Well scouted. Will be smoked up now as Moose is going to get scattered at himself first. So the Global Silence is there, but he will die. They do get 1. Question is, can they get their way out of there? Takai is just standing his ground, trying to fight as the Undying. But he is gone. Here comes Speed. They'll even find Braxy. The Mirana's gone now. So you got a lion kill for your trouble, but you lost both supports for that. Blessed Kid's still going to try and jump back in for more. They have found 1. They'll find a second. Red 2 also going down. DNM. He's going to try and kill off Steel, and he actually gets him. Karua, at least able to TP away. So they'll get a Quap for their trouble. And I'm not really sure. Obviously not too afraid with the Ags up now at the Timber. Lucky Bird still hanging around. Arena is down. They'll try and go after the Timber Saw, but he's got the barrier out, so Speed is taking literally no damage. They are stuck with him. He is not stuck in that Arena. Blessed Kid is gone. There goes Takaya to boot. Karua is trying his best to fight this one out. And he'll get the Aegis, but that's about it. That was just such a forced team fight. Did nobody check the items of Speed? I don't think anybody looked. I mean, I agree. The sad thing is as well, for Lucky Bird, is you're always grouped up as a team trying to force a fight. And DogChamp's just casually farming the whole time. And now the smoke is going to come out from DogChamp. Into the mid lane they go. They'll run right towards Takaya. Speed's going to find him. Meanwhile, Steel could also be in a spot of danger if he's not too careful. Oh, they found him. They know the Quap's there. Moose is out with the Hex, and that should be about it for the Quap. Steel is just not having a great day today. He's now the mid-tier 2 tower. We'll be focused.
Open up a little bit more, but this kind of goes back to support duo. Undying plus Mirana without a core you can really combine with outside of the Mars means that your initiation's always tied into trying to play with Arena. And they've got it up now. They could try.
Here we go. Pounty and DNM already finding Takaya, and Speed just shreds him. They dropped the Arena defensively to try and get away from this. Speed is still moving forward. Bleskid's also been caught on the Mars, so Bleskid's just gone. No chance of survival. Steel is just blinking towards the south now. The only straggler left here for Lucky Bird. They know he's around here somewhere. It's a matter of whether you want to waste your time chasing this guy down. Never mind, Steel reveals himself in the creep wave, so they will just jump him. No creep skipping for you, sir. That'll be a 3-for-0 trade the way of DogChamp.
Yeah.
Well, TNM is actually just fighting back. With the Shadow Dance, they just could not do anything about him. So now the team fight continues, but DogChamp, they're the ones being aggressive. Karua, he's gonna pop the Metamorphosis and try and chase down Bloody Nine, but Bloody Nine is just fine to walk away. TNM in the meantime dropping very low, forced to pounce out of there. Because it seems like Moose will go down. That is one support down for the side of DogChamp. Maybe they can find another. They have found Takaya at the least on the Undying now, so it's a 1-for-1 as Speed is just going for more. He'll find a second. He'll take down the Mars. Karua dropping low, he's just dead. That barrier of Speed exploding right onto the timber. It's just too much. Like, DogChamp, it's starting to feel like they are way too far ahead. A 1-for-5 trade. And yeah, GG is called. They've had enough.
I can't fault them. Like, this game was pretty hard to look for the comeback in. That felt like their Hail Mary play and trying to catch out a Slark. And